What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking in with me, man. We got another live. It was an action-packed day today, man. The media, all the outlets was politicking tonight. Um, I appreciate the two guys that were waiting. I'm sorry to keep y'all waiting. I was a little, couple seconds behind. I apologize. Uh, yeah, man. Lonzo Ball, man, he's on his way out the door. It was even more evident today. After the press conference with David Griffin, he finally, showed his dirty hand. We all we all knew what kind of person we was dealing with. I need everybody to check out my last live. All the new people that's joining in, hit that like button and definitely hit that subscribe button. you know so it's just a mess. I need y'all to hit that like button because it brings my videos out to a broader audience, you understand? So that like button is very important, you understand? um but nonetheless, man, Lonzo Ball, man, it's time to start speculating. New York, Chicago, Golden State, Miami, you know I'm trying to figure out who gonna be right. Charlotte, you understand? I'm guaranteeing he going to the Knicks. I'm about damn that for certain. People gonna be paying homage in a few months. I'm telling you. It's Flight Sports TV. You heard it here first. Nonetheless, let's get in this comment section. Let's talk, man. I definitely want to hear from the people. I ain't even get started yet. Listen, Lonzo Ball was screwed over the whole time in New Orleans. New Orleans, his whole stay. You understand? I've never seen. I just gotta continue to repeat myself. Even Lonzo Ball acknowledged it today that this guy was playing the 3-and-D role. Now I've laid those claims the whole time, damn near the whole season. What I was seeing from Lonzo Ball, you had the great legendary Magic Johnson. Irvin Magic Johnson, the great, one of the best probably arguably the best point guard in the history of the game. You understand? Go on national television on First Take with Stephen A. with all Max Kellerman, Molly Karam. You understand? And say, Lonzo Ball, there's no point guard in the NBA with a higher IQ than Lonzo Ball. How can you have the great Irvin Magic Johnson lay claims like that, and then you send Lonzo Ball out there to die? You understand? It's like he said, I got put in a crazy situation. I just made the best out of it. He said that in so many words. Whatever coach asked him to do, that's what he's gonna do. The coach was asking him pretty much to just be a regular guy. You understand? I couldn't believe it. Even today, if you hear a lot of the people that was talking, and not of course not David Griffin, but if you hear Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, these guys seem to be clamoring for Lonzo Ball to stay, and acknowledge, especially Brandon Ingram, who acknowledged his point guard ability, pardon me. You understand? And then acknowledging how he sees things before it even happens. He sees things on the floor that maybe the next man missed. You understand? How can you have a player like that on the basketball floor with 3, 4 other point guards, 3 other guards on the bench? You drafting point guards. You picking up point guards for 10-day contracts. This is complete disrespect. You understand? This is not just a player you picked up or out of free agency. He was a free agent. You picked him up from the G League. This is a former number 2 overall pick that you got in the trade for Anthony Davis. You understand? Anthony Davis already went and won a championship. You pissing away all the assets that you got from the Lakers. Brandon Ingram, I'm telling you now, when Lonzo Ball leaves New Orleans, Brandon Ingram is going to crack. I'm telling you. Brandon Ingram won't last long in New Orleans. You telling me Josh Hart and Lonzo is going to leave? That was surely and sorely affect Brandon Ingram and his play and everything about his game. You understand? Zion Williamson will be out of the door. I'm telling you now, with no Lonzo, they're going to push Zion with the pedal to the metal. Point Zion will be full in effect. You understand? And don't be surprised if he blow out one of those tires. And I'm not talking about the car. You understand? I'm not wishing injury on no player. But you push a player too much, especially like Zion, who's not in shape, overweight. Listen, there's only bad things that could happen. It's Flight Sports TV. What up, T?
What's going on, man?
I can't call it, man. What's your thoughts, man?
You speaking facts, man.
I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to bring the facts to the people, man. I'm really trying to speak, man. I'm really speaking. I'm trying to speak.
David Griffin need to be on this channel, though.
You said David Griffin need to be what?
On this channel.
Yeah, definitely. David Griffin we need to have a conversation.
So I don't know who he been talking to, but Stan was in his interview today, in my opinion, just kissing this man's butt. I'm like, bro, there's no way. He said, oh, he thinks that, you know what I mean, the front office, David Griffin and them, he has more confidence in them at the end of the season than he had with them at the beginning of the season, that they are able to build a championship caliber team. I'm like, what do you know something that we don't know, Stan? I don't understand. Like, how does Stan come across saying that he's more confident now than he was at the beginning of the season? After they're trying to trade Lonzo, trying to trade Josh Hart, giving you Steven Adams, bro. They cannot if Zion this stuff is like elementary, bro. Zion is a heavy point in the paint player. So why would you take Steven Adams and stick him down there? Steven Adams got slow feet. He clogs up the paint all day long. Only thing he's down there doing, Steven Adams won't even take an assist from you. If you're looking to give this man, get him warmed up, get him in the game, he only looking for rebounds.
Right.
So like how I'm trying to with this team is so confusing, bro. Because I'm still trying to understand like what their logic behind what they're thinking. It's just everything with that team just seems off. Yeah, Vern.
Yeah, Vern, what's
Yeah.
good?
Hey,
Are you there?
yeah, I'm
My,
here, man.
my
Man,
bad,
like I
y'all. I
said,
had a phone call. What's up, Vern? How you? You good?
I'm good, bro. I'm
Yeah,
good,
man.
bro.
Did
You
you,
hear
did
me?
you catch did you catch anything?
Yeah, I caught all that what was just said.
Okay, yeah. So, what's your thoughts, man, on the situation? You know, Lonzo Ball is a lot of politics going on right now. You know, it seemed to be Lonzo could be out the. Obviously, I believe Lonzo's out the door. It's not even about a question at this point. It seemed like David Griffin done laid out all the
Yeah.
groundwork today. I don't know if you seen anything, but David Griffin they all had their exit meetings today, and a lot of things were said. You know, and it showed me the direction of how they're gonna be playing things out. Lonzo's out the door, so
Yeah.
talk to him,
Hey, look
Von.
here. Hey, you know what I wonder? I wonder if that same exit meeting they had today was like the same one they had where they went in the bubble last time. You know what I'm saying? What I bet you what nothing do they wanted him to do. They gonna stick him anywhere it go. You know, they want him to lay down and take it, but that ain't gonna what's happening. You know that, don't you?
Right, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The bottom line is
No,
the
no, he ain't gonna
Pelicans
lay
will
down
be
and take it.
cursed. I'm calling the Pelicans will be cursed at mishandling Lonzo like this. I'm telling you, and letting go of Josh Hart. Listen, Zion Williamson, man, he not in shape, and I don't see who they gonna pick up. And they talking about championship players. Are they gonna go all in with an older player like a Kyle Lowry or something? I'm trying to figure out what are they talking about. I don't know. And Kyle Lowry, is he pushing the needle for them? I mean, I see Kyle Lowry going like Miami or something like that. I don't know about New Orleans.
If
I
he
Yeah,
don't
I
had,
don't either.
understand.
I'm telling you, bro, if any guard has a choice in the matter, they're not going to New Orleans.
Right. I don't see it.
Only way they're going to
Uh,
get to New Orleans is if it comes in some type of trade package or something like that where they have no choice in the matter. They kind of just getting shipped over there, like
Right.
Bledsoe got.
Yeah. They're probably gonna run with Bledsoe next year. They got a collection of guards, so they'll be able to replace Lonzo pretty fairly, pretty fairly quickly. You understand?
You know, it was like I told you before though, flight. You know what I'm saying? You know, they worried about that guard position. It ain't that guard position that need that help. You know what I'm saying? It's that front court. You understand me? That
Yep.
front court don't play no defense, man.
Yep.
Yeah, you talking about Zion?
And
Don't play
you,
no D at all.
I'm talking about all of them, man. Even down to the center, he don't play no good defense
Yeah,
either. He
Steve
don't block
Adams.
no shot. Don't none of them do on the defensive side what they supposed to do. All of them
Yep.
got real light shortcomings on the defensive side. Offensive, okay. Defense, nope. And you can get 20 Lonzo balls, that ain't gonna help them.
Yeah. So 20. Yeah, this team need a full makeover, but I just felt like today David Griffin singled out Lonzo tonight. I just felt like especially I don't know why he felt like he singled out Lonzo and Josh Hart, and he didn't have kind
Yeah.
words to say about them. I just didn't like
He doing the
that. I didn't like how
he
he
doing the
used
same.
that. He used
He doing
his
the
terms.
that's a coach move. He doing the same thing Borrego want to do, what trying to do right now. And say if it's Charlotte don't go deep into the thing, Borrego gonna turn around and try to blame it on Melo, like his hand and all that stuff like that. He just setting himself up to make sure they can use that excuse. What's the
Yeah,
name
the
did that
Indiana
out there
matchup
with the
ain't gonna be
Pelicans?
easy. That Indiana game won't be easy. In Indiana, they ain't
Oh
gonna be
man,
no way.
I
I
like the
like
way
Charlotte.
dude. I like. Hey, look here. I like the way Levert playing. You checked him out
Yeah,
lately?
that's what I'm saying. Indiana ain't gonna be no pushover.
Already know.
The basketball about to turn up. Every game is meaningful right now. Ain't nothing to you can't ain't no piss break games right now. Everything's serious.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
is Levert a free agent this year after the
I,
season?
I I'm not 100% sure. I think so.
Oh
I think
man,
he's
he's
a
gonna be
free agent, but he
nice, man.
restricted. These dudes restricted. So they probably gonna match that offer, or he just gonna sign outright with Indiana. Indiana gonna sign Levert. They're gonna pay him.
Yeah,
They didn't trade all
right,
that for
right, right,
him.
right.
They got rid of Oladipo. That's their new Oladipo right there. They got to make him over.
I
Sabonis is gonna eat.
I agree.
Sabonis gonna eat tomorrow. I'm telling you. That's baby Julius right there. I'm telling you. Sabonis is a problem. Those games
Hey,
are nice tomorrow, man. I can't
hey,
wait to that Golden State LA game.
listen to this.
What's up?
They asked Lonzo to be the 3-and-D guy,
Disgusting.
but by all measurements, he absolutely excelled at that position this year.
Right.
He was a 3-and-D guy. His 3% shot went up, and he's a good on the ball defender already. So if you asking this man to do this, and he does it, I can see if he failed at that position, and which is horrible. But he's doing this. This is outside of the point guard talk. He does his position, and y'all still not giving this man the bag. You still want to trade him. He does what you ask him to do, and he does it good. He does it very well, and you still don't want to. You still want to trade him, and then Stan Van Gundy at the beginning of the season asked this man to play 3-and-D. But it seemed like all this season, bro, he never really had any kind words to say about Lonzo. Even after Lonzo changed his whole playing style for this man. And then people wonder why, and then David Griffin wondered why JJ came out and said what he said. That whole franchise is disloyal, man.
You're right about that. You're definitely right that this one. The Pelicans, they in for a world of trouble, man. Playing the way they playing right now. They got this fool up here. They're gonna drag this organization to the ground. They would have been better off with Dell Demps. I'm telling you. I can't believe Van Gundy, he walked away free today. Van Gundy walked away free. I think that's
He
what we
just
all
got one more year. That's all.
Van Gundy did not get a touch of the blame.
No blame.
He got.
Nowhere.
I couldn't believe
He'll get it next year.
Oh my God, I can't believe Van Gundy got away like this. They let Van Gundy get away cheap tonight. Did he? Did
Look,
Van Gundy talk?
Yeah, man.
I
He talked for a
might
long time.
have missed Van Gundy. Man, I can't believe this, man.
I told you this on there, brown nosing.
All right, so I got a question for y'all and the people in the line in the video. Where Lonzo playing next season? Vern already told me, but let's let us know in the live chat. I'm gonna go with you, Vern. Where Lonzo playing next season? Because he ain't playing in New Orleans.
Okay, yeah. So I'm glad we got that out the way there. And I'm gonna start off with this one too. You can forget about what's gonna happen out there and with the Clippers. That ain't gonna happen because that's unseen anyway, and he ain't gonna wait around to make a decision to see what they gonna do out there. And like I said, and like you said, like in New York, man, look like a real attractive place to him like that. But I don't see him doing that, man. I see him going with his brother instead of going with one of his best friends. You know what I mean? I kind of
Yeah,
see that. I see him going out there in Charlotte, man. I see everything getting out there right for him because it's just a simple fact, man. Wherever Lonzo go, he gonna pull people to come out there with him because they like playing. People like playing with him. If you that kind of player when people like playing with you, man, that's what's attractive, man. That's like I said. That's just like a good-looking female. She walk down the street, people start following her. They follow him. You heard me?
yeah, I heard you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening to you. I'm just listening.
So Lonzo going to Charlotte, man, wouldn't be a bad thing. But I don't know. I don't know if Lonzo gonna wanna be in the shadow of his little brother. You know what I'm saying? I think that was part of the reason why he didn't sign over there with Rock Nation because he didn't want to be in the shadow of his little brothers. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to do his own thing. And I think if he go over there to Charlotte, that might be on his mind. You know what I'm saying? Playing second fiddle to his little brother.
Right.
Um, so I still see the Knicks. I see Chicago, and I don't know, man. The Wizards keep on popping in my mind.
Why the hell would he go to the Wizards?
I don't know, man. That team just keep on popping in my mind.
Yeah. I was gonna ask that same question, but I was gonna ask that same question
Yeah, I can't see the
after I got you
Wizards.
said, why would he go to the other teams?
Hmm.
I don't know. I know.
Why? Why?
There is always a dark horse. We do got to think of a dark horse because usually we got all these we speculating all these teams, and then he mess around and go
Right.
somewhere we ain't never thinking.
That's what I'm thinking about. I'm like, it's gonna be some team that ain't nobody mentioning.
Yeah,
It's gonna be the one to pick him up, and then people
yeah.
are like,
He's
oh
singing from
man,
Cleveland. What the hell just?
right, right, Cleveland or something, right?
But what happened? He just signed. He signed with the Orlando Magic. We're gonna wake up. We're gonna say the Oklahoma City Thunder have acquired Lonzo Ball.
Right. Well, I'm trying to tell you,
So,
man.
like, hey,
happened?
flight. Like I told you, stop dreaming, bro. Look here, like I told you, it takes two to tangle. Like everybody can want him, but he got to settle on which one he want.
That's true.
Yeah, I know he do
Yeah,
got to do what he got to do.
that's real true. Because we already know New Orleans ain't gonna be nowhere in the picture.
LaMelo is not. LaMelo plays a point guard, but that's not his. LaMelo is more of a shooting guard than anything, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, why would you want to play with Lamelo? I know that. I think that should happen later on down the line because right now in their careers, I think he always be under Lamelo if he go to Charlotte. You
No,
know?
I'm just responding to this Basil Carpenter
Yeah,
comment there.
yeah. Lonzo's a point guard, so if Lamelo does not going to be on the same. I mean, it could be it could be possible, but I just felt like that's why I just think I don't really like that dynamic if Lonzo go to Charlotte. You know, it's gonna make it look like he's like, riding
Right,
Lamelo's coattails.
right.
Hey, flight, I hear you, but I want you to realize this. See, that's the subconscious thing you just doing to yourself. Remember this, man. Look here. You didn't already stated, man. Melo was the one, so it ain't gonna be no fight between who's gonna be the best between them two. Don't do that, man. That's why it's easy to do it while he over there in New Orleans. But once you get over in Charlotte, old media can't use that acknowledging no more. Depend either against each other. You
Right.
understand me? They ain't doing it out there. They ain't doing that out there with Kyrie and them. They ain't doing it out there in San Francisco. They ain't doing it out there in them other places. You ain't gonna do it with Lonzo and them because that's old media tricks.
Right. Oh, that's definitely old media tricks. You're definitely right.
Thank you.
We got a question from Intellectually Honest. I ain't forget about you, Intellectually Honest. I gotta do something intellectually honest, man. I'm telling you, I'm serious. Feel me? He said, "What grades y'all giving the Pelicans this year, man?" I'm gonna go with you, T. What's the deal? And we're gonna finish that question about where he going to.
Oh, they get the D minus, man.
He said the D minus. Pause.
I ain't gonna give them the F because they normally fought for that last. They didn't get it, man. But they had some injuries at the end of the season that kind of hindered them and messed them up. But bro, they get the D minus, and the majority of that percentage of that D minus is coming from the front office and from the stand.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an F. They failed because this team, they was right where Phoenix was at, and they let a bunch of losses stockpiled, coaching decisions, rotations, a couple of blown leads where we were up, we blow the fucking game. It was crazy. We lost about 3-4 games. I think it was one to Indiana, then we lost one to Oklahoma City. I forgot it was another team.
That was all year, Flake. That was all year. It wasn't just one game. They was doing that all year.
Phoenix. We was just blowing games for no reason. Here go Intellectually Honest. What's going on?
Yo, what's up, Flut?
Bro, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Bro,
Talk to us, man. What's your thoughts?
Man, listen. Well, to answer the question about where Lonzo should go next season, I think it's really two teams. It's really either the Bulls or the Knicks, if we being for real, and the Lakers. If you you want to see that again, but
Rich Paul.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that could really happen. And I wouldn't be against the Lakers thing because, they might use the Lakers might use Lonzo to try to keep Anthony Davis happy for a little bit. Because, LeBron getting old. So, you know what I mean? So, it's only so long they got left at this level. So, AD going to want somebody there that can kind of do some of the same things that LeBron can do, as far as facilitating and shit and stuff.
Yeah.
So, it's like,
definitely. Yeah. Going there, wheel and deal that whole offense. I'm telling you, you give him, man. He should have never left.
Hey, if Lonzo go over there, Kyle Kuzma will be an all-star again, or will be an all-star. not again, but he'll make the all-star.
Yeah. Hey, that'd be some shit too, because they were trying to use,
man.
When they was rookies, they was trying to use Kyle Kuzma to kind of like shade Lonzo, like like Kyle Kuzma was the real steal of the draft. Like he kind of. Yeah.
Now look at Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram got that All-Star badge, right?
That's right.
But tell me why this year Brandon Ingram was looking inconsistent.
Because
what was the difference?
Well, it depends. I was talking to my brother about this shit the other day. I was like, in a way, if we don't call Lonzo a bust, then we kind of got to call Ingram a bust too, because Ingram was supposed to be KD. You know what I'm saying? If Lonzo's a bust for not being Steph Curry with a 40-inch vertical, then Brandon Ingram ain't playing nowhere close to KD. So is he a bust too?
Man, Brandon Ingram.
I tell you what, man, Lonzo Ball, he got dealt in some crazy situations, man. He never got a chance really to grow. Like, I'm trying to tell you, this dude, who's De'Aaron Fox, right? This guy hasn't sniffed the playoffs. Like I said, Lonzo Ball, his teams have always finished a little bit closer to the playoffs than De'Aaron Fox's teams. Fox it's not dealing with the same things Lonzo deals with. Fox could go out there. Fox is inconsistent too. He could drop a few. He might put up a 30-point game, come up with 12. I mean, his game is inconsistent too. It's just he's just not scrutinized like Lonzo, and he got a longer leash. I'm telling you, he can have bad games. His starting position is never in question. Lonzo Ball, he's always on the hot seat. He can't have a series of bad games, like otherwise they'll be trying to bring somebody else in.
That's true.
And they don't have all of those point guards. There's no log jam at the point guard position. with,
And look over their coaches.
and they drafted Halliburton. So they starting to do a little something with Fox too. They probably realizing maybe Fox is not the guy. So I may be talking too soon, but I'm just saying, why would they draft a point guard?
Mm.
He was a lottery pick.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
think about that. And another thing, Lonzo Ball was the best thing that ever happened to that draft class because
Best thing. You're right.
you got a lot of bust in that draft class. What the hell
For
happened to
real.
Josh Jackson? He was the 4th pick in the draft. This fool is not even in the league right now, and he's getting a pass. What the hell
Markelle Fultz, still Markelle Fultz, man.
what the hell
Yeah, I'm
happened
about to say Markelle Fultz.
the
Nobody
list
don't
goes
say,
on.
bro. Nobody say shit about
What the hell
Markelle
happened to
Fultz.
Dennis Smith Jr.? You
Dennis
understand?
Smith,
I mean,
yeah.
he went to New York, and it's like a deer in headlights. You understand?
Yeah.
And another thing, Frank Ntilikina.
Fucking Malik Monk.
Yeah, Frank Ntilikina. I think he was the 7th pick in that draft. We're not even gonna get into the shit that's going on with him, but it's a mess, man. And all of those players are playing worse than Lonzo, and they are all lottery picks, and they get the G pass. I think that's disgusting.
Yep.
That's disgusting, man.
But going back to that comment I made about Ingram, I think the only reason why this man is not as consistent this year as he was in prior years is because Lonzo wasn't running point and able to give him the ball like that.
Right.
When you try to divide ball handling duties between Zion, also you got Zion, you got Bledsoe, you got Lonzo. Only person that will consistently feed this dude the ball when he needed it was Lonzo, because Lonzo don't have any. You know what I mean? He didn't care. His job was to get his other teammates going. But that's not Zion. Not only Zion is thinking about going out there scoring 30 points and trying to get his teammates going. Lonzo ain't doing that. Not that Lonzo don't want to score, but his main thought process, okay, let me see how I can get all my team involved. If I don't score 15 tonight, or if I don't score 20, it's not a big deal as long as we win. But Zion can't say that. Zion cannot say that. Zion has to have a high scoring night every night for that team to win.
I agree.
Oh, my bad, intellectual. My bad, you lied down. My bad.
Yeah, accidentally got. I don't know if I did something or what, but
It's cool.
But yeah, I'm over here playing the game. But nah, yeah, what I was asking
What
earlier.
what you playing, man?
Nah, it's Apex Legends
What on what?
on Xbox.
What should I got your gamer tag? Come on, we got. Come on,
Yeah.
man. What you talking about? We're on the Xbox, man.
But nah, it's Joe the Sigma is my gamer tag.
What you got? You got the one?
Yeah, the Xbox One.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but nah, what I was saying was as far as like the grades, I was like talking about like individual, like from coaches to the players, how they showed up, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, like individually, like so, like, going from top to bottom, pretty much is how you think everybody performed that in they duties.
Oh, so you want to start with the coach and then do the starting 5?
Well, I go higher than that. I was gonna start with fucking what's the dude name?
David Griffin.
Yeah, that guy. That
He got an F,
dude.
man.
That dude get an F.
Well,
Bro.
he got an F. You're gonna ask that question, bro. That man got
Yeah.
an F, bro. If we could give him an E, bro.
Yeah.
Bring the E's back. Give him a,
Bro. Bro, listen, man.
Whatever.
Like, when like, cause I be listening to what y'all be saying about like Steven Adams and stuff like that, and the more y'all say it, like the more like that shit really don't make sense.
It don't make sense when you look at the floor. Like how was like knowing that Zion. I don't know what they thought Zion was going to be able to do, but I'm like, bro, Zion can only score from one level.
Yeah.
And he's very paint dominant. So why would you get a slow, cement-footed Aquaman down there in the paint They can't space a floor.
Drop,
Dude can't even like.
drop your gamer tag in the live chat, intellectual.
He don't even have a. He don't even have a hook. He don't even have like a sky hook. Like, bro, what is your offensive package? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand what these dudes was thinking. And then they pick up Bledsoe. Yo, for real, man.
They need to get
Bledsoe,
rid of
bro.
Bledsoe. They should have kept Hill.
Bledsoe was a complete upset this year, bro. Bro, look what Holiday is doing over there with the Bucks, bro. I don't. Yo, this dude Holiday is over there. Every time I look at this thing, bro, I'm like, why did we get rid of this dude? I'm like having buyer's remorse. Like, why did we do this? Like, why couldn't we just kept this dude and just if Lonzo see the reason why we wanted Bledsoe, Holiday to go, because we thought that if Holiday went, that Lonzo would take on more point guard duties. But this brother actually took less point guard duties. I feel like Lonzo played more point guard last year when Holiday was there than he did this year.
Man, it ain't never been this bad.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, why did they get rid of Holiday? Makes no sense.
Van Gundy should evaluate himself, huh? But look here,
yeah, he should.
He can't be no better than the coach last year, because the coach last year did go. He went to the bubble. They did go into the bubble. Even out of 10 teams, they did get up in there. You know what I mean?
Right. They went to the play-ins. Right. That was pretty much the play-ins last year. That bubble.
This shit that I keep walking out, but
they didn't improve. They didn't improve at all. Not even on the court. Not even on the coaching side. Even the coach, Van Gundy took a minus F.
Right. He got a minus F.
minus.
Right. F minus. Right.
Yeah, he get an F minus. Not only did he fail, he really failed.
I tell you what though, I think I give Stan Van. I'll tell you this, I give Stan Van Gundy a D. Only because what he did with Lonzo, even though it was some bull, he still Lonzo still pretty much worked on like the only weakness he had in his game, which is jump shot. So Stan Van Gundy kind of forced Lonzo to have to improve in that area.
I
gotta give that credit.
That's like Borrego getting credit for Bello. That's like Borrego getting credit for Bello.
I get that credit to Fred Vincent.
Borrego take credit to Sidney Mo the bitch. That made him a better player.
Yeah,
I put him down all the 10 games because that was gonna make him a better player.
What you playing?
Yeah, look how it finished.
I ain't playing nothing right now. I just added him as a friend. I'm versatile, man. I got everything, man. I got the Switch too. That's my son shit, but I'm on there.
Word.
You should see how many games I got, man. Keep talking. Look at this, man. You see how many games on the app? Look at that. What that say?
139. No, I looked through your list already. When I went online, I went through your PlayStation games.
I got it all.
I got everything.
I got it.
This man got Crash Bandicoot.
See that right there? Well, man, I got it. I'm telling you.
But nah, I give Stan Van a D for that. I know it sounds like a cop out. He really should get an F, but
David Griffin get the F.
David Griffin for sure get an F, bro. Like this, I don't know what his vision. I don't know what his vision is, like as far as putting the team together. I don't know what his vision. I don't know. 9 point guards, 3 centers. I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, man, I think this dude is just. I think every move this dude makes, bro, is just him trying not to get fired. I think everything is like a desperation, like he trying to save the last of his good name with that team, bro. Like, because nothing he does is making sense. When you're looking at if you look at all these pieces, bro, like individually, like, okay, these players are good players, but when you put them together, you kind of like, yo, what type of goulash, taj, like what? It don't fit. You know what I'm saying? The pieces that he trying to put together, it don't fit. But then he have pieces sitting on the bench that he
They
should have
do
been
fit.
playing the entire season, bro. That he hasn't
Yeah.
played like I keep going back
I
to the
tell you, I tell you
dude.
this. What really solidified David Griffin is like getting an F, in my opinion, is when I think the rumor came out that the Bulls offered Laurie a package with Laurie marketing or something like that for Lonzo Ball at the trade deadline, and he turned it down.
He turned down a lot of trade during the trade deadline because I
I'm
don't
like,
know, somebody was, I think somebody said that the Heat was trying to get rid of one of these shooters. Is it
yeah,
was it what's the dude's
it
name?
may it may have been Tyler Hero,
I think no, it was I think it was Duncan,
Duncan. Okay,
but
but yeah. So I'm like, bro, like that's like Laurie marketing in theory is the perfect player to have alongside Zion. He's a 7-footer who shoots threes.
they
You know what
yeah
I'm
see
saying?
yeah
Like,
it's that
yeah,
David Griffin. He's weird, man. And then
yeah,
this
you
dude
know,
going out, he trying to get top dollar. He want to get top dollar for Lonzo. No,
yeah, like you
like
turn that down. You turn that down like you got all these plans for Lonzo.
uh,
You turn down that deal just to keep bullshitting Lonzo. It's like if y'all don't want him,
get
trade
rid
him.
of him, right?
Yeah.
And
So it's
he want to push. He was okay. We want top dollar for Lonzo. We want first round picks. We want, know what I mean, an elite guard or whatever. But then when Lonzo turn around and say like, yeah, man, I want 20 mil. You know what I mean? Uh,
yeah. Like
and
nah.
salary. You know, oh, we're not gonna give you that. But how you want to get top dollar for this dude? But when he say, okay, you want to get top dollar for me, so I must be worth top dollar. But he said, nah, we don't want to do that though.
They want somebody else to pay top dollar, but they don't even want to pay him top dollar.
Basically,
Yes. Yeah.
they think he gonna get like little to nothing in free agency, and they can just bring him back. But they know that he
Uh,
gonna get a
I, th- I, th-
decent.
I think that's what they were. I think that's what they were thinking.
Yeah, but now he done played himself up to a decent and then a decent contract, and then another thing, there's not many free agents this off season, so it's not like you got a bunch of all stars that's about to be available. You know, you really only got him, possibly Kawhi Leonard. He could be the biggest one. I mean, seriously, it's not that many like free agents, so Lonzo could get paid just off the strength of that.
But where will Kawhi go though?
I mean, that would only be if they flamed out or something, but I think they'll be okay because they that would be only if they got the Lakers in the first round because it was looking like they was gonna play the Lakers. It was possible, but they avoided them. But if they would
Yeah,
have
I
got the
seen.
Lakers first round loss, Kawhi was out. What you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say I see somebody in the comments. This might be an old comment, but I see somebody in the comments said, "What about Lonzo to the Celtics?" I'm with that. The Celtics. The Celtics is my team. They making me sad this year, but they my team. I fuck with Zoe going to the Celtics.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
see
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
That will work.
You know what I'm
Um,
saying? Like I don't think we need a point guard. Like I think we keep trying to get like these scoring point guards, and I don't think that's what we need.
Well, you see,
I think
Kimba
we
didn't work.
Kimba didn't work, Kyrie didn't work, Isaiah Thomas kind of worked, but he broke his hip or whatever.
Who?
Um, Isaiah Thomas, little Isaiah Thomas. Before we remember that year before we got Kyrie.
Yeah, they did him wrong, man.
Yeah, they did him dirty, but whatever. So it's like we keep trying to get these scoring point guards, but I don't think that's what we need to really make it work. I think we need a facilitator.
Yeah, they do. They
So
do because
yeah, Kemba, he's too
Tatum.
good size, man. They should have treated Kyrie nice.
Why your boy keep getting kicked out the chat?
I don't know if it could be. He's probably doing it off his phone. I don't know. Yeah, he need to stay in the chat. Yeah, he got his own channel too. You ever watch his videos?
Yeah, I checked him out before.
Yeah. And he come back. You good?
yeah, I'm back. I don't know. I need to stop pressing buttons on this shit. I think anyway.
Were you
So
on your phone?
yeah, I'm on my cell phone.
Yeah, it's like whenever you leave this damn what's the name? That's when it happens. That happened to me too when I was on my phone.
Where, yeah. But yeah, moving on with these grades though. As far as like let's get to the players. Like as far as like let's start with the stars. Zion and Bi. Like what y'all think about them? What y'all see them? How y'all
Yeah,
see that going?
I'll give Zion a B.
A B?
Yep, I'll give him a B because he basically carried the team all year, man.
Zion did a pretty decent job, but it didn't lead to any wins. But he didn't play any defense, so some of that got to be accounted. So I give it a C plus or a B minus, a
Yeah,
C
B
plus
minus.
or a B
Yeah,
minus.
yeah. Because you're right. He didn't play no defense, man.
Yeah, he
He
ain't
didn't play
playing
any
on D.
Not a,
defense.
not a.
He didn't even try.
I give that's about right. I give him a B plus. I give him a B plus because what he was doing on offense was still ridiculous.
Right. Yeah, he was
You know what
being a
I'm saying?
one level
So
player, bro. Just and I think they said Zion has the most blocked shots in the paint this year. But this brother was still beasting down there. I'm like, yo, this thing is crazy to watch. It's like teams know exactly what he gonna do, but it's like they can't. But that, you know what though, that is very concerning. You know, because you know what? If he don't get in shape, bro, that quick step he got gonna slow down.
oh yeah,
a
that's
lot.
done. Yeah, that's done. That's all that shit is done.
You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? So
all this
if he don't get a jumper, if he don't learn how to score from all three levels, bro, I say like what's his third year in the league right now? Or second?
second. It's still a second.
So I'm giving him 2 more years, bro. Because he a big boy, man. He not gonna stand up like that. All that herky jerky movements he be doing like that. Listen, that's why the Pels were so scared for his weight affecting his body, man. Because listen, you gonna slow down, man. You're gonna slow down, and when you start slowing down, teams gonna start coming. It's gonna start blocking his shot a lot more in the paint. So he gonna have to learn how to use that jumper, man. He got to get with Fred Vincent, and they got to really, you know what I mean, get this dude shooting and not just depending on eating at the rim so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, B plus for
My
Zion.
bad. I stepped away from the mic, man. If I missed anything.
No, you good. But all right, so if we giving Zion a B plus, then we gotta kind of give Ingram a C minus.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Ingram, he dropped off this season. Like he didn't. He played better last season. This year he didn't match the intensity. So he did take a drop off.
But that drop,
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Maybe
that
it could
drop
have been
off.
because of Zion getting more burn.
That's why the drop off came, man. Because Zion getting more burn, and Zion running that point guard, so he's not getting the touches, and he wasn't the main event. He ain't the main show no more. So now, like with that,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know what I'm saying?
Hey, real quick, like really though, like what's the ceiling for Brandon Ingram? Because like I go back and forth on this dude because it's like sometimes I'm thinking, all right,
I
he
think
could
he
be all
gonna
right.
get Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
I think, man, if Brandon Ingram, bro, I may not agree with me. I may think I sound crazy, but if Brandon Ingram can learn and really hone in on his scoring, just scoring. If he can just learn how to hone in on his scoring, and I'm not even talking about defense, just scoring, just that elbow jumper, that little mid range 3-point, and choosing his shot selections right. If he can hone in on that, that man will be a superstar, bro.
Right.
Because when you watch this dude and he's going,
What about
and
defense?
I know defense. I'm just speaking about his offense right now, scoring.
I ain't gonna lie, Brandon Ingram play a low defense. He play better defense than Zion.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm not even talking about defense right now. I'm just talking about scoring because
I'm gonna give you. I'm
I
okay.
think
Like, bro. Listen to me. I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm talking about. I'm trying to catch on what you're saying about Ingram, right? Listen up. This is a dude named Bernard King, right? Albert Bernard King. But Bernard King, right? He played for New York, right? Man, he can go on the blocks just like Ingram could do, right? All star and everything. You know what stopped him from being great? Couldn't play no defense, bro. It's kind of hard to be great if you can't play no
What'd you
defense.
say?
Well, Steph Curry.
Steph Curry, bro, is a defensive liability, bro,
Yeah.
and he's a superstar. That's why Steph needed Draymond Green and Clay Thompson down there because they helped him out immensely on the defensive end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He doing good right
Ingram
now. He
can
could
be
be the MVP though.
Ingram can be good in the league, real good. But I wouldn't call him great.
Who?
Ingram.
Oh yeah.
I think he's
So,
gonna play Steph.
but I'm saying,
Yeah,
I think
Even if his offense got better, I would call him great.
nah, man. When this dude shot is falling, bro,
What?
it's like crazy. When this shot start when this shot is falling, no lie, you think you looking at KD.
You said what about KD?
I said when Ingram shot is falling, when he in the groove, you think you watching KD.
Yeah, when he's in his groove, and then when he start missing, he looking like J.R. Smith.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Right.
saying, man. Like sometimes ain't gonna be looking like that. Like he could be that one, but sometimes like this year in the clutch, I almost didn't want him to shoot it, man. Cause
He didn't
Yeah,
have it this year.
I think a
yeah,
lot of that was just mental, man.
I think he got his feelings hurt because I don't know. Something was going on with him.
cause
Yeah, because they asking this man to play a back. They're asking him to play a backseat role to Zion.
Yeah, that's crazy.
but you
And
gotta expect.
when you look at it offensively, Bi is more evenly killed, even killed than Zion.
He's
You know
more
what I'm saying?
talented probably than Zion. He could score on more levels.
Right. They're asking him to take a backseat to Zion. I'm like, he's looking at
Because
Zion like, yo,
Gentry had him as the number one.
right.
Hey, Flight.
What's up?
Hey, look here. Who you think idea it was to Zion to have the ball in his hands now?
Dan.
Who you talking about? You mean last year or
I,
this
I,
year?
I, wait. Whose idea it is or it was for Zion to be doing what he's doing now? Because he handling everything now. He handling the show. He's the point
Well,
guard.
I think it's a combination of Stan Van Gundy and David Griffin.
I
I
think
think
it.
it's just
I,
a whole lot. I think it's a whole lot of conversation of combination of Zion saying he wants the ball in his hands. He wants the ball more.
you think so?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
Because
it's them trying to sell
he's not
tickets,
running
Vern.
away
He
from the
don't find out.
responsibility.
I think they're trying to sell tickets, Vern.
I hear you.
It could go either way. I feel I kind of agree with what he's saying. Zion probably was, but somewhere wanting to saying he wanted the ball in his hand, to do more with it. I can see
Yeah,
that.
It'll come
because
out.
that wasn't working out with him as though that wasn't producing a lot of points for him.
That it'll come out when Lonzo leave. Things will come out.
Yeah,
Stat pattern, man. Dude's done a stat pattern trying to. They're scoring them averaging 27 points a game. But bro, y'all losing. How did that matter? Y'all losing.
yeah. That's the only thing with Point Zion, man. Everybody's so going crazy about Point Zion, how he can do all these things and at that size, but it's like, man, y'all losing, man. Like at what point does winning start to come into
Right.
question?
And when you look at
30,
Point Zion, how does he? This is got me scratching my head. How does Point Zion lay out to all the other point forwards in the league? This brother's at the bottom of the pack. When you talk about true point forwards, like LeBron, Luca,
Yeah.
like he don't even he's not even comparable to these people, bro. You can't even mention him in the same conversation because Zion is not. He's not that. That's why it's confused me. Why are they trying to push this man as a point guard for? When you
Well,
see
but
him,
think about it like this. Think about how limited he is if he's not running that point forward. See, you like Zion, he gotta be that. He can't play off ball. So you know what I'm saying? So if you take the ball out of Zion's hand, that's that'll hinder him more than it would if you take the ball out of Lonzo's hand. Because if you take the ball out of Lonzo's hand, Lonzo can still shoot.
Right,
But if you take,
my man Milo C said Draymond. Yeah, yo, hear me,
I don't know about
Zion,
Draymond.
bro. When it come to point forward, like being a point guard, I ain't talking about scoring, bro. I'm just talking about being a point forward, like facilitating.
Yeah.
Zion can't even hold nothing to Draymond, bro. Draymond will go out and give you 15 assists.
I ain't gonna lie, Draymond was eating on him that first game. Lonzo saved him the second game.
Hey,
Yeah.
I tell you what, bro, that you when just made that comment, I bet you Draymond Green to take every dime and penny he got to be Williams, be just like be not Lonzo with that other dude, be like the one you just said.
No, of course, I ain't
He'll
saying Zion is better than Draymond.
Hey,
No,
boy,
I'm
I'm
not
telling
saying.
you, a whole lot better.
No, hear what I'm
A
saying.
whole
Though.
lot.
I'm not saying that I'm not saying that Draymond is better offensively than Zion. I'm saying that Draymond is a better facilitator than Zion.
Draymond might be an all-around better basketball player than Zion.
Yeah.
I agree.
I can. We think about defense. I don't know.
But
Yeah.
when it comes down to physical ability, he can't hold a candle to him.
No, like nobody can.
But Draymond getting your head though.
Yeah, Draymond no basketball.
Hey, look here. Hey, look here. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Look here. Draymond, get your head. If you got a person sit up there talking crazy to you all your games, you get your same 32 or 24 points, whatever you average, and you got another person that's jumping and flying all over the gym. Which one is gonna give you more problems? The one talking or the one that's flying all over the gym? When you get
I
through
don't
talking,
know. I
man,
don't
look here.
know.
This the NBA, man. Ain't nobody listening to that garbage. If you ain't producing, you just talking. If you ain't producing, you just talking. You just talking. And the only reason why you got on the
Yeah.
court
But
because the coach
if you
got you
getting
up there.
in, but if you getting in the best player head, if you getting in the other team best player head and under his skin, then you know what I
Well,
It don't
mean.
work like that. It don't
yeah,
work
it do
like
work
that.
like that.
Dudes try it all the
Hey,
time. All they
what
do is
about
a lot of
Dennis Rodman? What about Dennis Rodman then?
try it out. They try it all the time. Only thing you gonna do is 9 times out of 10, you gonna get knocked upside the head or you gonna get elbowed in the mouth. That's it. That's all. Defense like that don't stop no games, man. You ain't doing nothing but vacuum. You just check it. It don't work like that. You know
What about Dennis Rodman then?
that was the best. Did who
Okay
by
then,
who?
Dennis Rodman.
Man, like I told you, Dennis Rodman wasn't stopping nobody. He was containing. He wasn't stopping nobody. He wasn't stopping Karl Malone. He wasn't stopping them. He was containing them.
I didn't say that,
That's that's
but
bro.
Dennis
That's a
Rodman get in
big
your
difference,
head though. Dennis
right?
Rodman will get in your head.
Instead of Karl Malone getting his 32 or 38, all right, he got 24, 28, something like that. I mean, 10 below. Hey, that's good. Um, but as far as stopping, that ain't stopping nothing, bro.
No,
It really
you're
ain't
right.
stopping nothing. I don't too much agree with that, bro. It's hard to stop people like that in the NBA. People got too much skills. People got too much skills.
Yeah.
It's hard to do that.
Niggas need to
It's
go get
easy to be a
nervous.
good defensive player, but it's hard to stop people. Ain't no
Well,
stoppers in the NBA.
Today,
That's
today,
why.
what's you gonna say?
go. I was gonna say, what grade y'all giving? What grade y'all giving Lonzo?
I mean, I got to give him. It was not a good rating. It wasn't an A. You know, I would say in the C's, just like everybody else. You know,
Mm,
these guys, he improved.
no, I give him. I give him for his improvements. I give him a B minus.
You could
I
say
give
that.
I give Lonzo a B, solid B.
You could say that
I
because
get,
he.
I,
Yeah,
I, Flight. You know what I give him? I give him this. I give him a B plus or A. The only reason why, because he improved. And right now, even with the NBA, they sure that he's one of the most improved. Because why? Because look how they following him right now.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
would give him a. Like I said, I just give him a B just cause, like mainly because of it, because he thrived in a situation that wasn't catered to him.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times he looked like, he looked like he was the second option behind Zion.
Right.
And all he was doing was catching and shooting. So you literally take away every aspect of this man's game except the jump shot, and he still look like one of your best players, despite the bullshit. I give him a solid B.
Well, I mean, the way I put it, I could say that. This team got a lot of egos, It seems like they want their numbers, If they didn't care so much about their numbers as Zion and Brandon Ingram, I think they could really blossom. Just move the basketball. Whoever get the best shot, take it.
True
But
shit.
if you,
Zion want to get 30 a night. Brandon want his 30 a night.
Yep.
You know, it's no longevity.
You know who that sound like? People just sharing the basketball. Whoever had the open shop take it. Sound like the Knicks, man.
Yeah. The other teams play like that. Utah, Miami do it sometimes, but they got that one player who can take matters into their own hands.
I like. Matter of fact, the more I think about it, I might give Lonzo a B plus because I forgot about the whole contract situation where they offered him pretty much pennies and he didn't take it. He bet on himself and now he about to get a big bag over the summer. So I might give him a B plus for that one.
Yeah, you're in line, man.
you gotta get that. You gotta get that credit to his management team.
You know what I'm saying? Because he by not signing that contract, he could have went out here and been trash. And
Hey, but what was that contract though? Anybody know?
They never say it. They never brought out the numbers.
I think it was something like between 15 and 18 million a year.
I think it was less than that.
Yeah, I
think they might offer him a Markel Fultz deal.
What did you get?
Markel got $50 million. I think 4 years, $50 million.
Hell no, man.
Bro, what?
Yeah, no. I think
somebody said James Johnson. Somebody told me that James Johnson is getting no.
Markel he got his contract. They paid him. He took that money.
Oh yeah, he took it the first route.
His bum ass. He was smart. They just got hurt too.
You know what I'm saying? So for that alone, I give Zoe a B plus. And I just because what it shows is for team, and that's why so many teams want him because it shows, hey man, this dude to work. He a star. He been a star his whole life, but this dude he willing to work, and be coached and take criticism.
Right, he's coachable.
Yeah, so it's like
all of our kids is coachable, man.
Yeah,
that's how you.
And that's what I don't get. They like when you hear guys talk about the Ball family in the media, they try to act like these dudes is like prima donnas or something, man. They try like they just want it's just all about them. But Zoe, Zoe in college, Zoe wasn't even like that.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I get the feeling that Zoe is like that.
Zoe is like what?
Like because I like a prima donna, because sometimes when I watched him with the Pels, I wonder why they wasn't passing this dude the ball. If it was just happening because it was a lack of basketball IQ, or if there was like something going on in the locker room with dudes just like closing them out. Because we've seen plenty of games this season where they just like ice this dude out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I'm looking at them, like, what's going on?
Maybe it could have been a friction with him and Bledsoe. I don't think they got along.
We got a great Bledsoe. We got a great Bledsoe.
I don't think Bledsoe.
Yeah.
I don't think Bledsoe was.
With that situation, with that situation, flight with dude with just mentioned, with that situation, that was like between two different teams though. Because remember with what's the day was Holiday was there, you know what I'm saying? They was all cool in the game, wasn't no big problem, wasn't no nothing. Everybody all cool. But then when coming the next year, they started making the moves up in that backcourt. You know what I mean? And that brought in a lot of animosity. You understand me? It brought in a lot of uncertainty, not animosity to a certain extent, but uncertainty.
Okay.
When you start bringing uncertainty in a relationship or a team like that, you know what I'm saying? Anybody here can roll, so everybody be walking on eggshells. You dig?
Yeah,
that's true.
That's how that go.
Yeah,
everybody, a whole lot of people coming in wasn't no Lonzo Ball fans, because they made a lot of moves and they made a lot of dumb moves.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah,
they making more dumb moves.
yeah.
We're gonna find out, man. This dude, Griffin, man, he gonna drive this organization to the ground, man. Watch out for David Griffin, man, because the owner over there, Gail Benson, she don't know basketball. So that organization, he could either make or break this organization. And I don't. And he
Right.
got Gundy up in there. Shit, he gonna set this organization back. They should have kept
Mm-hmm.
Dell Demps and they should have kept Alvin Gentry.
Um,
Yeah.
you know what? A flight. You know what the best part about that is? See, I don't think she too much losing no sleep over. You know why? The NBA is so great, man. When you got so many owners, they got so many teams. You can have a losing team in all the time and just keep the losing
Well, she
team.
good because she
So,
got the Saints.
hey, look here.
She own the Saints too.
As
She
long
got
as you inside the NBA Basketball Association, you good.
Mm.
You good, bro. You can lose every game all the time. Don't make a difference. You still go get paid. Even if no fans show up, you still go get paid. Yeah, boy. I'm telling
Yeah.
you want to have a good one because you want to get the fans what they want. But as far as the owners think, they can care less. They don't win no championship.
You had a question down there,
Still get paid.
Flight.
What's up?
You got a question down there from Milo.
Oh, hold on. What's up? What he saying?
Said Lonzo and Zion seem, or you passed it. Lonzo and Zion seem a better long-term fit than Bi and Zion. Do y'all think the Pelicans should have signed Ingram to that 5-year deal or paid Zoe long-term over Ingram?
Well, they had to pay Ingram at the time. Ingram was playing out of his mind.
Yeah,
I think whoever, if Lonzo was up and he was playing like this, they would have had to sign him too. Ingram played well. They
they
had
need all three of them. They need all three of them. Only way they're going to compete with playoff championship caliber teams is with all three of them dudes. You need Zion to eat the paint up. You need Bi to score at those other two levels, and then you need Zoe to glue everybody together.
right.
They
You're
can do it.
absolutely
They can do all that without Zoe. It ain't gonna
How?
be effective anyway because, like I said, they're not a defensive team, so they're gonna be running uphill all the time trying to keep up the score, and they can't
But,
control nothing.
but
The only one that's going to be controlled in that situation is going to be the point guard for them because they don't play no defense, bro.
I agree they don't play no defense. But what I'm saying is that only way you divvy out those touches between Zion and Bi effectively without shunning either one of them is with a point guard with a high IQ that knows when to give them the ball. Because without a good point guard on that team, you're gonna have a lopsided. Zion's gonna be
Okay,
having all the touches.
you say it'll be a different situation with the Pelicans if they had Chris Paul.
Huh? What was that?
Would you think it'd be a different situation with the
of
Pelicans
course it
this
would.
season if they had Chris Paul?
If
Of
they had Chris
course.
Paul, they'd
If
be in the
Chris Paul
playoffs.
would make the shit work.
But Chris
Chris
Paul
Paul,
has a different.
he would make it work.
But Chris Paul, hear me now. Chris Paul's a veteran, bro, and
Your Bledsoe, he think
they ain't
he's
about to
gonna
have
have it.
Chris Paul playing on 3 and D.
No, I'm saying would they be more? Would you see them being more successful?
Yeah, Bledsoe, Chris Paul and Lonzo would have fit perfect.
Oh yeah.
Because Lonzo would have been out there shooting the threes. So,
But
Yeah.
how
Chris
would that
Paul
have?
has a high basketball IQ, bro.
Yeah,
I think it would be, yeah, but I think it would be better with Chris Paul, but only because Chris Paul wouldn't tolerate the BS.
I agree.
That's the main, yeah, that's the main difference. Because I mean, and because Chris Paul he's a veteran, so he has the clout to kind of come in and be like, nah, that shit ain't gonna work.
right.
They would have never played. They could have never had played Chris Paul like they tried to play Lonzo.
Right, and I think that would
They
be the
could have never
biggest
done it.
difference.
Yeah.
So, what grade we giving Eric Bledsoe?
F.
I give him a C. I give him a C plus. He tried.
I don't know, man. I give him yeah, C plus, C plus.
Nah, he don't even
Yeah,
get a grade. He flunked out.
Hey,
yeah,
you know
but
what? To me
let
though, he didn't play no different in New Orleans than he did with the Bucks,
Yep, you're right.
or when he did with Phoenix.
You're right. You are absolutely right. That's
He
why.
came there
That's
to
why.
prove no more than anything.
That's why Milwaukee fans hate him. The Bucks fans hate this dude.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. They love Drew though. They love Drew Holiday, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
They love
think what the
Drew.
Pelicans, yeah, I think what the Pelicans was thinking, they'd be like, all right, well, this is like a perfect trade. We could do right by Drew and get him to a situation where he can compete for a championship or whatever, and then we can get back a player that's kind of like a smaller Drew Holiday. Yeah, that's probably what they was thinking.
But there was nothing beneficial that came out of that trade for the Pelicans.
Nah, nothing really.
Hey, look
All
here.
right,
I'm gonna ask y'all what I want y'all opinion on this right here. Okay, you know that dude that the Bucks had lost and he wound up going to Atlanta. That guard, dude with the red hair.
Talking about Donovich.
Remember when the Bucks remember, yeah, over the summertime when the Bucks overplayed their hand and
who?
they started talking.
Bogdanovich.
Not
Oh,
Bogdanovich.
okay.
It ain't Bogdanovich. It's the one played with it. He played with Bogdanovich. It's the red haired one. Heard, what is his name? Heard or Hard, something like that.
Amari Evans.
Are you talking about
No, that's not
Heward
him.
for Atlanta?
It's a white dude. It's a white dude. He can
Talking about,
Bogdanovich
shoot.
or Gallinari.
No.
He
nah, it
played with
ain't
the Warriors now.
Gallinari.
He used to play for Sacramento last year.
Yeah, it's Bogdanovich.
Oh, okay, bet. Okay, my fault. My bad. Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
but yeah,
okay, I got
listen.
you. Yeah, he could go.
Yeah, he
But
could.
he was
Listen.
playing guard, right? Was he playing guard? He
Yeah,
played shooting guard, right?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. But they got Drew though, and I think me myself, what I was gonna ask y'all is the fact that you think they came out better getting Drew than Donovich, whatever his name is.
Okay, I better getting who?
They got Drew Brees. They got Drew, right? Drew Brees, right? The
Holiday.
Bucks.
Oh, Drew Brees.
Holiday.
I mean,
Holiday.
not Drew Brees. What Drew Holiday? Not Drew Brees. Drew Holiday.
It man
Yeah.
said
Yeah, they got. I think they came out better getting Drew Holiday than they did with Bogdanovich, whatever his name is.
yeah,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
right about that. But yo, listen, y'all, we about to get up out of here. It's Flight Sports TV. I gotta, I got work in the morning, y'all. You feel me? I definitely
For
want to
sure.
get the content to the people. But y'all hit that like button, most definitely hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Good night.
All right.